These threes on my feet, yeah, they old school. I know she wish she fuck with me, but she old news. And all these bitches around me, they all old news. When you posted in that trap, it ain't no rules. Before I hit it, tell her take her clothes.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Nakari. You already know who it is. The only one, Nakari. Who else is named Nakari for real? It's only me. It's only one of me. Anyways, so today we're gonna be doing a girl talk video because a lot of people was asking me, especially like my younger friends and stuff, was asking me, and a lot of people been asking me like, how was your first year of high school? And da 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 da. So I'm here to tell you all of that in one video. Like what? But if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see next. Basically, I'm gonna be going over everything, like, on being a girl, like, girl talk 101. Like, I'm gonna be the big sister, basically. My first big thing is fake friends. Like, you need to choose your friends wisely. I don't care what nobody say. Choose your friends wisely. Please do not be too friendly and try to be friends with everybody, because not everybody your friend, and you need to keep that in mind. So, like, people that's coming into freshman year might be like, okay, well, how am I gonna make friends? Observe people. This is a tip for me. I observe people on like how they act with other people and how they act with their friends and how they treat their friends. So if you see somebody treating their friend bad or whatever, they gonna treat you that same way. So I would just stay away from them. Another thing on friends is stay away from popular or known people. And let me get into this first of all, because if they're known, they're probably not known for something good. I'm not the type to be friends with nobody popular. Like, I don't like knowing everybody. I don't like nobody just knowing me. Like, why does everybody know you? Why does everybody know your life? Like, all of that. Like, I don't like that. Like, just stay away from popular or known people. I mean, if they cool and they nice, like, there's some people that's popular and they cool, but most of the times they not always cool. Like, I became friends with this one girl because, like, she was a known, she was popular, and I was like, okay, I want to be friends with her. But the friendship barely fucking lasted, because when me and her was talking on the phone, all we was talking about was people, or like the friendship was based on smoking, like shit like that. Like, if friendships like that, you gotta go. Especially if you do some type of drug. See, I don't smoke no more, so this is for other people. But if you do some type of drug and you only have friends based off of that, that's not your friend. Y'all only bond because y'all have something in common, and it's that dope. Like, that's literally it. So just choose your friends wisely. Like, not everybody is your friend. Like, especially going into my freshman year, like, when I had moved here in 8th grade, I had some friends, yeah, but I was not friends with them people all year round freshman year. The same people that I met at the beginning of the year, my freshman year, I was not friends with none of them. All the people my freshman year, I'm not friends with none of the people no more, except for like a few. But most of the people that y'all probably saw me clicked up with, I'm not even friends with them no more. Like, it's stuff like that. Like, don't be too friendly. And I call myself being too friendly to people, or being too nice, or being too giving. And people take advantage of that for real. So keep your guard up when it comes to these bitches, because these bitches be weird. I'm telling you that right now. So stay away from like people who take their business to social media, or like if they fall out with a friend, they posting their business, because next thing you know, you and old girl fall out. Now your dirty panties on the internet. That's not cute. Like, stay away from people like that. That shit is really, really, really weird. Especially girls who go around making pages about people, exposing people. That shit is weird, and you don't deserve you don't get no cool points for that at all, because how would you feel if it was you getting exposed? Okay, that shit weird as fuck. Thank you. Stay away from people like that. Stay away from people who tell people business. Stay away from people who be like, oh girl, this girl was talking about you. Or like, if you have a friend that's always telling you what somebody else is saying about you, that's not your friend, because 9 times out of 10 they're clicked up talking about you together, and she's just coming back telling you what the other girl said, not what she said. People like that, you really gotta stay away from. Like, them people be weird as fuck and not tea. You don't get no cool points for that, bitch. Self-care, because you know, being a girl is hard, so we're gonna talk about self-care. I take a lot of vitamins and stuff for my body. Like, I got eczema and all that, so I really gotta take care of myself. Like, use what works best for you and on your skin. Like, I might recommend some products and stuff, but it might not work for everybody. But a lot of people ask me like, what's my skincare routine, and all I use is dust instead of soap. That's it. And I barely put anything on my face, and if I do, it's Vaseline. Like, I just have naturally clear skin. And also I drink a lot of water. As a girl, you have to stay hydrated. Like, I'm telling you that right now, you gotta stay hydrated. You gotta keep the poom poom clean. You gotta keep yourself clean. Like, you have to be A1, you have to be T. Like, you have to keep yourself clean and always hydrate. And like, I started cutting off stuff in my diet because like, you are what you eat. Literally though, you are what you eat. So if you over here not eating no fruit, none of that, you're gonna smell like that. You're gonna smell funky. Like, I'm telling you that right now. I also drink chlorophyll water. I do recommend chlorophyll water if you want to like detox, get rid of body odor. It's like a natural detox for your body. I don't drink it no more, but when I was drinking it, 10 out of 10 recommend. I just don't drink it because like, I had drunk it on an empty stomach and I was nauseous, and I'm scared to drink it again because I don't want to be nauseous again. So yeah, but don't drink chlorophyll on an empty stomach. That's one thing I'll tell you that. Don't drink chlorophyll on an empty stomach. I also take vitamins. Like, I take cranberry pills, I take potassium pills, I take iron pills, vitamin D. Like, you need to incorporate that into your lifestyle and stuff because you'll just be much more healthier. Like, heavy on the cranberry pills keeps Miss Poom Poom clean. I'm telling you that right now. So I recommend drinking cranberry juice or even just getting cranberry pills. Like, I have these, and these are good. You can take 2 a day and you'll be straight. Like, hey, like, you'll be straight. Poom poom gonna be clean. When it comes to your period and stuff, that's a little tricky. If you're a young girl and you just got your period, please don't think that you have to go out and wear a tampon. Like, you don't. I still wear pads. I don't wear tampons at all. Like, that's just not my cup of tea. I don't like tampons. I don't want to stick nothing up my coochie and up my, like, no. I don't want nothing up my pum-pum. Like, I stick with pads. So work what's best for you. Please don't try to be like, oh, well, she wears tampons, I have to wear them too. No, you don't. Wear what's comfortable for you. Like, don't go around just because you see an old girl doing it. No, be for yourself and do it for yourself. Like, for real. When it comes to your period, you want to make sure you change your pad often. You make sure you want to just keep that area real clean and fresh, because it's not going to smell good, obviously, because you're on your period, but you still want to keep that area clean. Like, you don't want to be funky or nothing like that. And also, if you smoke nicotine and you're like, why does my period smell so bad? It's because of that, and you need to put that down right now. Like, I've noticed that, like, I have friends that smoke nic and they came over my house and they put their fucking pad in my trash can and it smelled horrible. Like, I'm not saying no names or nothing because y'all don't know. And I'm coming on here to say, like, I know when you have your period, it's not supposed to smell good. But my thing about it is, you're not supposed to smell fishy or like rotten fish on your period. You're supposed to smell like nickels, pennies. You're supposed to smell like metal. Like, them is normal smells. Now, if you having a smell down there that's fishy or like foul, that's not right. Because nobody, like, I'm not gonna say no names, but they smoked nick and that shit did not smell good. Like, why are you fishy? Like, no. And I'm not judging you, but it's like stuff like that, you really have to take care of yourself. Like, if you don't smoke now, please don't start smoking just because you see somebody else smoking. I'm telling you that right now. Don't do that. Just take care of yourself and wash up every day. Take a shower every day, not every other day, every day. Take a shower every day at a certain time. Just set up a schedule. Like, just make sure you're clean and stuff. Like, I don't have no body odor. I don't get musty or none of that. And that's because of that chlorophyll. But I don't got no body odor or none of that. So, like, I can go a few days without wearing deodorant. I'm not musty. But still, like, just keep up with yourself because that's what being a girl is, and that's what it is. Like, keep up with yourself. The next thing we're gonna talk about is boys, and this is like a very, 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 very important topic. This is a very important topic that y'all need to know because these boys do not be giving a fuck about y'all at all. Please don't lose your virginity. Don't do it. Don't lose your virginity. Like, I'm telling you right now, if you have your virginity, keep it locked in and just wait until you find that person. Just wait until you find that person, or wait until marriage. That's literally all you have to do. Wait till marriage. Like, don't be out here popping your cooter. Don't be out here letting dudes nut and you mess up your pH balance. None of that. That's not cute. When it comes to boys, like, they only want one thing for us. So when they get that one thing, they start acting funny after they get that one thing. And if you notice that, that's a red flag. Another thing about guys, like, this is my personal opinion, but I feel like if dudes are so vocal on how, like, they don't like females or they hate hoes or all of that, leave, because he probably gay. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He probably gay because why are you on the internet talking about, oh my god, I hate these hoes, these bitches ain't worth shit, none of that. But like, okay, if you hate us so bad, then go be with a man. Like, that's my point. So when it comes to dudes, really just keep your guard up. Like, don't let these dudes get too close to you at all. Because I promise you, once they get that one thing, they gonna start acting funny and they gonna switch up. So my advice is, don't believe what a nigga say. Don't believe none of that. I don't care if he be like, oh, I'm gonna spoil you and all of that. So I just feel like if I spoil you, you should give me something in return. And something in return is the cooter cat. No, I don't care. Don't do that. Just because he bought you some crab legs or something, now you gotta give your coochie up. Or just because he got money, you got, no, don't do that. Just because he got this and that don't mean you have to lose self-respect for you. Like, keep your self-respect, because I promise you, boo, that's not cute. And if you're an upcoming high schooler, or if you're just in middle school, like, don't do it. Like, don't do grown people things. Like, just wait, because them is grown people things. Like, don't do grown people things. Like, no, I don't really talk to boys like that. I talk to one boy. Like, I've been talking to him on and off for a year. Like, my point, I don't let dudes get too close to me. I don't like starting new with people. I don't like talking stages, none of that, because I just feel like dudes nowadays, and especially in this generation, only want one thing from you, and it's not going to be genuine. But I mean, I have my person, and like, yes, me and him are very on and off, but like, that's my person, and I feel like that's my person. So, I mean, yeah. The next thing we're gonna talk about is self-confidence, because a lot of people be asking me, like, Nakari, like, you've been getting confident, like, I want to be like you, like, how do you, you know, be confident? Like, I don't like when people say things to me. And let me tell you right now, fuck what a hoe gotta say. I'm telling you that right now. If a person is talking bad on you or saying that you're ugly and you feed into it, they're gonna keep doing this. So you have to have a level of self-confidence. You have to be confident in yourself so people won't fuck with you, for real. Like, people be telling me, I haven't heard this in a long time. I have not heard this in a long time. And people don't come up to me and tell me that I'm ugly, because y'all know I'm not ugly. I mean, I might not be appealing to everybody, but I don't think I'm ugly. But I haven't been called ugly in a long time. I get compliments every day. Like, every day. I get compliments every day. Like, that is nothing new for me. I get compliments every day. So my advice to y'all is, when somebody is like, oh, you're ugly, or this or that, or if they just pointing out things about you, be like, okay, I'm still bad though. Okay, like, train yourself how to be confident. Like, if somebody call you ugly, be like, nah, bitch, I'm cute. Fuck you talking about? I'm bad to the bone. Yeah.
Baby, I'm clean.
Nigga,
Bitch,
you
I'm
like
bad to the bone.
You not though.
These niggas wanna fuck me.
Yeah, you have to be confident. Like, you gotta teach yourself how to be confident. Now, it might not come easy, but you just have to teach yourself. And like, don't take constructive criticism too bad. Like, don't get mad if somebody says something about your hair and your hair look a mess. Just be like, oh yeah, girl, like, can you help me fix it or something? Like, that's another thing with self-confidence. Please don't be too cocky. I really don't like cocky people. I hate people who think they're just better than everybody else, because in reality, nobody's better than anybody. So for you to be acting like you're better than somebody else, it's really cocky and corny. Like, I don't like people who be like, when I compliment somebody and they be like, oh, thanks, or yeah, I know I'm cute. Like, no, I can take that compliment back because I'm trying to be nice. But now you're talking about some, oh yeah, I know I'm cute. No, that makes it ugly. When you have an attitude like that, that makes it ugly. And then people are not gonna want to compliment you, and now you're like, oh well, like, people don't like me because I'm pretty. No, people don't like you because your attitude and how cocky you are. Like, it's nothing wrong with being cocky, but please don't be too cocky. People would not like that. Like, that's not cute to me. Like, be nice. Like, be like a girl's girl. Like, I'm a girl's girl, so if a girl comes around, I'm like, girl, you T, girl, your body T. Like, girl, no, you cute. Like, that's how I am. I'm not no hater. I don't hate on females, none of that. So just keep that in mind when, you know, self-confidence and all that. And then self-worth, don't lose your self-worth. Like, always stand true and stand on what you stand on. Don't dick ride nobody. Don't, be yourself at the end of the day. Like, and this is another thing I'm gonna talk about, be yourself. Because I had a friend that just copied everything I did, and I don't like that, because it's like, bro, damn, you don't have a mind of your own. Like, bro, you just on my bandwagon all the time. Like, bro, we friends. Okay, if you jump into my beef, cool. But jumping in my every single one of my beef and posting about it on social media when the main point is not you, that's really corny to me, and that's really childish. And if you know who you are, you know who you are. And I'm not gonna put no name on it, but I stopped being friends with you because of that, because you don't know how to be mature. You're not mature enough for me. And yeah, I just don't fuck with that at all. Like, be yourself. If you see a girl, and you know she got on something that you like, or if you see something on social media, say if you do YouTube, you see this girl, she do this video, you copy the title, the thumbnail, the video, how the way she talk, like, that's very obvious. People are gonna know when you're copying somebody, so you always want to be yourself. Like, I don't care what nobody say, just be yourself. Like, I had to learn how to be myself. Like, when I was in middle school, I used to copy people, and I used to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just copy her. No, now I'm my own person. I come up with my own ideas, and I don't like when nobody steal my shit. Like, I don't like that. Like, I had this girl, she stole my whole username, talking about some, oh, I didn't know your username. Yes, you did, because you stole exactly how it was spelled. You just changed the end of the name. Like, girl, you obviously keep up with me. And this, I'm not saying it's not okay to be inspired, but then again, it's not okay to copy somebody. Like, it's okay to be inspired. Like, for sure, it's okay to be inspired. Like, if you see somebody and you know you like that idea, twist it into your own idea and make it yours. Like, you know, like, you can always be inspired by other people. Like, I be inspired by people. Like, this one girl, like, I'm inspired by her. Like, she's my inspiration, but I'm just not going around copying her or doing what she do type shit like that. I don't like people copy people. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Just always be yourself when it comes to being you. So another thing I want to talk about is like relationships, because I see a lot of girls thinking that they need a dude like just to be loved, and that's not the case. Like, you know, you don't like being alone. You don't need to go like out just searching for love or dating different dudes. Like, it's okay to be alone. It's okay to be with yourself, because I see a lot of girls that be in one relationship, they break up, and now she in the next relationship, they break up. She just jumping from relationship to relationship because she don't like being alone. And I'm telling y'all right now, it's okay to be alone. You don't always need a dude, and these dudes don't be worth a damn. I'm telling you, these dudes don't be worth a damn. So it's just like, what are you really getting out of that? Like, you're just going from relationship to relationship, and it's the same thing over. Like, you have to get to know this person, like, it's just a repetitive cycle that I never liked. And I've never been that type to, you know, just jump from nigga to nigga, because it's just like these niggas are all the same. So it's like, what's really the point for real? Okay, so when it comes to school, be on top of your shit. Like, don't fumble. Like, be on top of your shit. Be that one girl that's always in class getting her work done. Like, don't be one of them girls that just sit there and think it's not cool to do no work. No, be on top of your shit and have some goals for yourself. It's always good to have goals for yourself. You never want to be like nobody else. Like, say for instance, y'all in class and you see everybody else on their phone not doing work, so you probably thinking like, okay, well, everybody's on their phone, so let me get on my phone. No, don't do that. Be different than people. Be different. Be the role model. If you see everybody else in class not doing their work, oh, you need to be doing that work. You need to be over there asking questions. If ain't nobody in class asking questions, you need to ask questions. Yeah, miss, I got a question. Or at least try to answer the question. Even if you're not right, still answer the questions, because you're still trying. You're still that girl. I don't like people who just sit in class and not do nothing and be like, oh, I'm gonna do the work later. See, I used to do that in freshman year. I used to procrastinate a lot. But towards the end of the year, I got real better on being on top of my work, because when I got my work done, it's like I didn't have nothing to worry about. I already had my work done. I already had it graded. Like, I was probably one of the first papers graded. I don't have to worry about my teachers grading none of my work late, because y'all already know. Because if you know you in school and you turn in something late, them teachers gonna grade it late because you turned it in late. So don't be like, oh, well, I turned it in. Why you not grading it? Because you turned it in late. Turn it in on time and then get your shit graded. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because these girls really be like dumb. Like, y'all need to be tea. Like, what? Don't follow nobody else bandwagon. Like, be different from everybody else. Stand out to people and just be different. Like, that's all I can say, is be different from people, because you don't want to be nobody else. Like, why? Like, say if your name is Ashley, why do you want to be Rebecca? Like, no, like, be yourself. Be Ashley. Be that girl. Be that, yeah, be her. Like, what? Be her. When it comes to like social issues, and say if like you a young girl and you gay or something, Like, don't let nobody try to bring you down for that, because at the end of the day, we still all human. Like, just because you like the same gender don't mean there's nothing wrong with you. Like, don't let nobody try to bring you down. Like if you look different than people, don't let nobody try to bring you down for your looks. Like, that shit not cool. And I never thought bullying was cool. Like, don't let nobody bully you type shit. Like, that bullying stuff. And if you watching this and you know what you do and you bully people, you're really weird, and you just need to click off this video, because why are you watching it? Like, you're definitely not a girl's girl to go around bullying people. Like, that shit is weird, because you think you have the one up on somebody, or you just go around bullying people because you taller than them. Like, you would get no cool points for that. Like, obviously you're bigger, so why are you trying to pick on somebody who's 4'11" and you're 5'8"? Like, that shit is not cool. And I don't care if the little person talking shit, don't put your hands on them, because you already know you have that one up on them. Like, what? So yeah, just stuff like that. Like, no, I don't like that bullying stuff. Like, don't go around picking on females just because they don't have nothing that you have. Say if you got some fire ass Balenciagas and you see some girls with some Adidas, don't be like, oh yeah, that bitch, she ain't got no money because she got Adidas on. You can still put on a fire fit with Adidas. What are you talking about? You don't have to stay up to date with stuff. That's another thing I want to talk about. Like, don't follow trends. I don't care. Be yourself. Like I said, be yourself. Don't follow trends, because I'll be seeing a lot of people thinking that they have to buy what they see other people wearing. For example, spending $40 on a graphic t-shirt, spending $200 on some pants, and spending $1,000 on some shoes. That's so unrealistic. Like, one outfit costs you over 3 bands. For what though? It don't make no sense, and it's very unrealistic. And I really do not like materialistic people. And I just feel like you do not need to judge people just because they don't have what you have. Like, everybody's different, but materialistic stuff, like, no, just don't follow trends. Like, if you like what you like to wear, then wear it. Like, fuck what them people say. Don't think you have to change your style all because you see somebody else with this outfit. And I'm talking about the outfits that be like designer shirts, designer pants, everything designer. Why are you wearing everything designer? For what? Nobody really cares. Nobody's really paying attention to you for real. But at least not me. Like, if you have on a cool fit, like, that's cool. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, I know she rich because she got on all of that. Because you can have all that on and still be broke. If we're being honest, you can have all that designer stuff on and still be broke at the end of the day. So having designer stuff does not make you a person. It does not. No, it's just like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it just doesn't make you somebody. Like, wearing designer all the time, that's your personality. Oh yeah, just got some purple jeans, them tight ass purple jeans, got me some Balenciagas. Like, that's so materialistic and unrealistic to me. I don't like it. Like, no. Oh, chase your goals. Like, if you have goals, achieve them goals, and do not let nobody stop you from getting what you want. Like, if you want to be a nail tech, be a nail tech. If you want to be a lash tech, be a lash tech. Like, I don't care how many lash techs it is or nail techs. Don't let nobody be like, oh, it's too many nail techs, you don't need to do that. And then you're like, yeah, you're right. No, if that's what you want to do, then do it. And I promise you're going to do good. Don't let nobody else opinions justify what you want to do. If you have them goals, do it. If you want to go to college, do it. I hate when people be like, I be telling people that I'm going to go to college. And they be like, for what? Why are you going to college? Because I need a career and I need to, like, have the brains. Like, what do you mean? I'm not finna just be 18, riding around, no job, working at McDonald's. Like, no, I want to go to college. That's my goal. I see myself going to college in the next 3 years. I see myself being in college. Now, I might not go to a university, but I might go to a community college, and then I might go to a university. But I already know what my plan is after high school. I already got that set, and nobody's going to tell me different. I don't like when I tell people, oh yeah, I want to go to college, and they try to judge me for it because they don't want to go to college. If you don't want to go to college, cool, but don't bring nobody else down all because, like, why? Like, it's never made sense to me. So don't do that. That shit is corny and you get no cool points for that. Like I said, these are red flags in a guy. I want y'all to keep in mind all these red flags in a guy, because these can be serious and can lead to something else if you don't leave the relationship. So the first thing is if they're disrespectful and they call you out your name. If a dude call you out your name, he don't love you. I don't care what nobody say, because that's just disrespectful. It's really disrespectful to me. Like, calling a female a bitch or a hoe or whore or slut, he don't love you. And don't think just because, and I know some females like that degrading stuff, but then again, It just don't click in my head. I don't like that shit. Next thing, if they're manipulating you. And here's an example. If you love me, you'll da-da-da-da-da. Or if you love me, you'll do this or that, X, Y, and Z. Like, especially if it's something that you're not comfortable with. So, for example, if he's like, oh, well, I want to have, and you're like, no, I'm not comfortable with that. And he says, oh, well, if you love me, you'll do it. And now it's just like, yeah, I love you, but it's like I don't want to do it, but it's like, I guess because I love you I gotta do it. No, I don't care. Don't let no dude manipulate you. I don't like manipulative dudes. My dad is like that. I don't like that stuff. My person, he don't manipulate me though, so shit, like if I don't want to do nothing, we don't have to do it. Like we can just simply chill. Like it's cool like that. Like don't let nobody manipulate you or play in your face. Like, no. Because dudes will try to do that for real. They will try to manipulate you because you're female and you're not as, like, strong as them or whatever. And, yeah, it's just not cool. If he taking forever to call you or just text back in general, 9 times out of 10, another female got his attention. Like, when it comes to red flags and dudes, if they're, like, making everything about themselves and not really considering you, that's a narcissist and you want to stay away from them. Like, you need to run now, ASAP. No, Rocky, you need to run, okay? Because usually when they're just making everything about themselves and not considering your feelings, they don't care about you, and it can make you like doubt your self-worth. Y'all, I'm looking at my notes, like what I wrote, so like if you see me, yeah, it can make you doubt your self-worth. It can make you feel lonely, guilty, and all that. Like, you don't want to feel like that when you're hanging out with people like that. You want to feel comfortable around that person, and y'all both want to feel good. But if that person is not making you feel good, then you need to leave, okay? Okay. If your dude never apologizes to you, like, just leave. Like, if they find it hard to apologize or if they can't admit to their wrongs, then you need to go, because it's like, how are we going to be in a relationship and you can't even admit what you did was wrong? For example, if they cheated and they was like, no, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Like, what do you mean you don't see nothing wrong with that? Like, I'm recording.
Hey, y'all.
That's my mother, guys.
Hey, y'all. Be blessed.
Yeah, for sure. Another red flag is when they jokes about you, but they're not jokes. Like, for example, they're like, oh, you're fat as fuck. I'm just playing. Like, what you mean? No, you meant something behind that. Like, if they do stuff like that, they do not like you. Like, if they say stuff like, just slick stuff, like slick jokes and slick stuff about you, like, your dude shouldn't be doing that. Like, why is the person that you love saying stuff about you like that? Like, that's really weird to me. So if they be like, oh yeah, you're ugly, low key, but they're like trying to brush it off as a joke, like, that's not a joke, and people can take offense to that. And if they feel like there's nothing wrong with it and they're like, well, it's just a joke, you're doing too much, that's manipulation. That comes with manipulation too. And then it's just like, well, I guess I just have to sit here and take it. And no, if that makes you feel some type of way, you do not have to be in that relationship, or you do not have to talk to that person if what they're saying to you makes you feel some type of way. Because like I said, when you're dating somebody, you want to be comfortable with that person. Y'all both want to be comfortable in a relationship. Like, relationships are very, where I left off was because somebody had called me, but just make sure you and your person comfortable in a relationship. So if he disrespect you and all that, just leave. Like, I'm telling you right now, like I told y'all, most of the red flags. I'm not gonna go too deep. I'll probably do another part 2 girl talk or whatever, because like I like talking like this. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If y'all did, like, comment, and subscribe. And if I didn't really talk about nothing in this video, just let me know what I need to talk about next and I'll talk about it for sure. Like, I'll make part 2 or whatever I gotta do, because I don't know, I'm pretty sure I got most of the basics covered of what people wanted to know, and you know, like the basics of being a girl. But if you want to get more deep into it, let me know and I'll deliver. So yeah, bye guys.